Hello, citizens of the internet, and welcome to the Dad's Guide to Minecraft, CaveCraft SMP. Well, today I thought we would work on a villager breeder because we have a lot of things we need villagers for in this CaveCraft SMP. One, we need emeralds because in 1.17, the wandering trader is really the only source of getting certain items. I think just drip leaves, honestly, but we can find some of the other ones in caves, in chests, in mine shafts. We can also find some in shipwrecks, but wandering traders, they pop up every once in a while, and they are a good source for some of these if you have the emeralds for the trade. So we are going to get a villager breeder going today, and then a little bit later we will do a villager hall where we can do trading and stuff like that. So if creating a villager breeder sounds like a plan, then let's get started. And as you can see in my hand, I have bones. Why do I have bones? Because we are going to make the base of this villager breeder with giant spruce trees like that one back there. I'm gonna grow them up right here because I thought having the villager breeder up on top of this hill so we can have like streams or mine carts just pull them down into the like little makeshift village we have going on here. These are just some kind of test builds that I was doing. I think I'm gonna go with a steampunk theme since that is kind of like the aesthetics for this server, and I've never really built steampunk, so having something large with like these, I'm thinking like the 4 or the 2 wide, like 2x2 wide spruce logs come up here, and then having a platform right here, and then having maybe some towers and some weird bubbly looking things and some chimneys and stuff that look really kind of cool for the aesthetic. And inside that will be a fully functional villager breeder. And we have 2 villagers up here that we will move up there. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so where do we want to have this first beam come up? I think probably over here. Okay, let's go one off of here like this, and we'll bring it up and see what that looks like. So the 4 down like that, and we got our handy dandy bones here that we can convert into bone meal. Now that we have a skelly farm, which is one of the greatest things. If you haven't seen that episode, it's last episode, episode 2. Having a skeleton farm for bone meal is fantastic for this update because moss and glowberries and drip leaves all grow with bone meal. So that's how you get it. We need it. So we're going to have tons of that. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this to grow. Ooh, nice. And it even went as high as I wanted it to go. So then if we have this support come over here, so let's move this over a couple more like this. And it doesn't have to be like anything special. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll do 4 right here. So we have a 5 gap. That was right here, right? I'll double check just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. We'll clear these away as well just to kind of keep it a little bit more open around the pillars. Okay. And let's do this again here with bone meal. Hopefully get something close to the same height. You know, sometimes I think it's like too close to something else that it doesn't like to grow. Oh, there we go. Okay. That might be a little bit shorter. Well, I don't know, actually. It might be fine. We might just have to clear a lot of those leaves away, which is fine because we could use the foliage. But we have those pillars going up here. Now I think what we can do is go to the top and see what we can do with that level, if there's anything we need to do or change. And if we need to, we can clear some of those leaves away. Oh yeah, look, it's almost the same height. Actually, that one with the leaves is actually a little bit taller. That is perfect, and it's the right height. So so we're going to build a platform on top of this whole area here with those being supports, and then we'll have some structures on top of that platform. So let's go over here and see what we can do. All right, I think this is probably as high as we want to go right here. So we can take the rest of this out as well. We don't need this. So let's go ahead and knock this out real quick here. And I think the next layer down too, like that. And this will be like the base of the build. And I'm not sure, I think, you know, pipes and tubes and chains are all a part of steampunk builds. So I think that's what we're going to do for this one. We'll have something up here. Maybe we'll have a pipe that comes down and the villagers just kind of shoot out, the baby villagers shoot out the bottom of that pipe into a walled off area up here. I'm not sure yet. We'll have, you know, like I said, we'll have to play around and see what this is going to be like. But let's see. And can I reach that? I don't think I can reach that, but we'll come right off of here like that. Come over here like this. I don't think I am going to save these leaves because, you know, thinking about it, steampunk is not really a leafy kind of building style. It's more of a very industrial, like almost anti-nature in a lot of ways. But we'll try some stuff out and just see what works and what doesn't. But we're gonna have this come out here, and we'll have it come all the way around like this. And I think probably what we'll do too is we'll end up having a little bit of the structure underneath here, so it looks like it's supporting it as well. Maybe some cross supports too. So let's come over here. We'll just come around the tree for right now, just so we know where we're gonna be. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut this part of the tree down. All right, and then let's go ahead and extend this out over to this other tree too. The main reason why I'm making this so large, way bigger than it would normally need to be, is because I learned this from watching some of the other builders like Chop Chop and Wild, who I'm doing the series with on the Challenge Kingdom. Is the scale I normally work in is so much smaller than what they usually work in, and like I would make this normally just like the same size as the villager breeder, but I think to make builds in this world, especially when we start rebuilding Kronos City, look decorative and Victorian and steampunky, they're going to need to be at a scale larger than I am comfortable with or, you know, used to building at. So for me, this is just kind of like trying out building at a grander scale, because I need to learn that. So let's put the villager breeder more on this side right here. And I think what we'll do for this is, let's see, where do we want the tube to come out? I think down there would be fine, right? So let's just say this is going to be the middle of it right here. So we'll come out 1, 2 like that. That's going to be water source right there. And we'll do, yeah, let's just do a smaller farm like this. Doesn't need to be that big. And I think we'll have the baby villagers drop down this direction, and then the beds will be back here. So the tube will actually go underneath this direction like that. Which means that we'll have, this will be the floor with some beds on it, and these will be trapdoors right here. And this will be the side of the structure. So, okay, so we'll put water source down here, and then we'll put a composter above it, which I got a composter, there it is. All right, actually leave you there too. And then we're gonna put this down, so we'll put a temporary block there, composter next to it, that covers that up. We're going to put trapdoors against this, and we're gonna flip them down like so. And that's where the baby villagers are gonna fall through. So put these on either side like that, just for temporary, and then we'll do this as well right here like that. And then we'll need spaces for beds back here. I'm not sure we want to do another circle. We could do another circle. We come over here like this. And we could do maybe a smaller one. So you get more of that, but we could do another one right here and then a tower above it, or maybe this is like a smokestack or something. But let me go ahead and grab more materials, try to play around with the look, and then I'll be right back. All right, let's be honest. That doesn't look like much. Not at all. It actually looks pretty ugly up there. But we are going to totally make the outside of this look so much better. I might just need some help from a little bit more of the builders on this one. But I'm going to take a shot at it. But this is just so we have a nice design so far. Now on the outside of this door, we're going to put, instead of a door, because villagers can obviously leave, we'll put fence gate right there. And I need to put beds back there. So actually I forgot to get beds, but the real reason that I came over here was because we're going to put down a lantern on a chain. And I didn't realize this, but I actually built this so it was like even numbers. But that's all right. Not a big deal. Like I said, the inside of this, the way that it looks doesn't matter. The fact that it functions is the most important thing. So as long as we get villagers in here, we'll be in good shape. If we need help on the overall aesthetics on the outside, we can get that from some really good builders. So there we go. And let me grab this bed really quick. Okay, we need just 3 beds. As long as the 2 villagers think that they have a bed to sleep in, and then they think that there's 1 free, they will continue to have little babies. So let's come over here and we'll put them down, not on the corners. Let's see. Yeah, actually I might have to do that. Just fine. I'm just going to put the head facing this direction like that. And then we'll do this as well. We'll do one right there. And we can always put 1 more bed down here too. It doesn't hurt anything. So we'll do those 3 just like that. That should be okay. I don't think they can actually click on it and kind of reach over from a distance. I think they have to be 1 next to it. So, but we will find out soon enough whether that is true or not. Now, let's get the villagers in here. And I think to do that, let's go ahead and make a rail system. I think that's going to be probably easiest to get them from in here over to our little area there. So let's see, they're in this house right here. If we take out this corner, oh no, they're like right there. Wait, can they get out? No. All right, cool. There. All right. Now we can do a powered rail, and then let's do regular rails like this. And we'll take it right up the hill here. Actually, I think that'll be fine. That goes. Actually, this might need to be powered rail right here. There we go. All right, and we'll do another powered rail. And a regular rail, and then we'll do a powered rail right here. And a regular rail, powered rail. And I have 1 more powered rail, so I might need to do it right. Let's see here. Hopefully this will work. Let's do regular dirt. Powered rail right here. Regular right here. Okay. This should be fine. We'll need to take this out temporarily because rails don't like stairs. Okay. There we go. And we'll get them far enough in there. It's not going to be an issue. So we just need to turn these on, which if you have a lever, you just put it next to it and flip it down. There we go. You should go all the way in. Nice. Okay, now let's grab the next dude. There we are. Easy peasy. First time. All right, we did get them in here though. That's the good side. Now let's go ahead and put our little fence gate up here like this. Okay. And hopefully break these guys out without them doing some weird stuff like me hitting them or them falling down pits or anything like that. There we go. And how about you, sir? Get you out too. There we are. Okay. Now that we have 2 villagers, one of them is a farmer. Oh, yeah, before we start feeding them and they start breeding, let's get this water stream set up because otherwise we're gonna have baby villagers drop down into nothing, which would not be good. All right, so the idea is that we're gonna have some kind of tube for them to fall into like this. Let's do, okay. Yeah, sure. Like I said, this is all just to get it working. We will make it look pretty a little bit later. I think what we can do, we can actually have 2 water streams come in here, or we can just have one push them down, maybe back this way. I think that's probably the better way of doing it. So, okay, then we'll have the water come out this way. Okay, now we can close, oh, not that off. There we are. Okay. Now, what we want to do is have this water source right here run into a tube of some kind of our own making right here that goes this direction. So let's go now 1 more, 2 more. That's okay. Come off the sides. There we are. Okay. Now we can bring this out this direction. This is somewhat easy to judge because once the water obviously stops flowing, then you need to drop it down 1. So let's keep doing this. Okay, there we go. And we should probably light this up as well. But we shouldn't get spawns in here. Just always nice to do it. Okay. Now right here where this stops, we're going to drop this down again. So here we go. And I'll actually do this in a second. So from here, we're going to go 6 this direction because that'll be the 7th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 will drop down right here. So then it just continues right here like this. Continue this over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. Okay. There we go. And I think I want to grab some more of the stone so we can make a nice tunnel here. And then I'm going to make walls all our way around here so we drop the baby villagers into the village and they take up their little residence in here. I'll do that and I'll be back when the tunnel's done. Okay, there is our ugly little tube that is going down, but it is flowing from back here all the way down. No problem at all. I do need to light it up because that's spawn areas. And I think I'll probably put a wall up here and I can do that. I think right now, I think you probably want to do something like this. Just come across like that. And this will keep any kind of zombies or anything from being able to get on top of here and get over that direction, which is really my biggest concern, is that we'd have something that spawned up here or over here, just walk up this way and go right into the village and kill everybody. So in here, we have 2 villagers. Oh, they can't jump up there. I had no idea actually that you could do that. Well, that's good to know. You, sir, are a leaper. I didn't know that. So we're going to put a actual slab above this one instead. So we'll do that like that. Now I know they can't get on top of that one. You can still use it. We need to get some crops going here because Senior Villager will actually start farming and doing crops. If I go ahead and till this, he may have stuff in his inventory. Let's see. Anything in there? Nope. Okay. Kind of don't want them to actually start farming something other than carrots. And the reason we do carrots is because it only is carrots that come out as a crop. With wheat, it takes a little bit longer. You get seeds that fill up your inventory, but they will make it into bread eventually and then start trading that. Potatoes have the rotten potatoes or the poison potatoes, and they will fill up an inventory too. So this makes sure with carrots that the slot is nice and clean, so that we don't have anything else filling up in there. And I might grab some bone meal just to get this going a little bit faster as well. Okay, and we'll also just look at the village really quick here. All I did was I put a wall around with some gates for us to access it, and it goes just all the way around these houses here. We have 2 beds in here that are unclaimed, and 2 beds over here that are unclaimed. I can add some more beds into this one, and this one I made a little bit extra big so I can do 2 beds here, 2 beds here. and that'll give us enough villagers to get rolling. But this is where that tube comes out. It just drops out into here, and it should push the villagers straight out this direction, and they won't be able to jump up this way on either side. So that keeps them from getting out that direction. All right, did I make sure all the gates are closed? Okay, good. Remembering the gates are closed is probably the hardest thing to do. Fill that back in there. And I have some windows that panes of glass that we can fill that back in as well. Let's go ahead and make this look like it's supposed to be up here like this. Like that. There we go. All right. And we'll see if we can get some baby villagers spawning here. Oh, see right there. He did have wheat in his inventory. Yeah, we need to get rid of those. Oh, I'm right here too. So you are planting. You do have wheat in there. No. That's not what we want. Sometimes what you have to do is you actually have to come out here and just keep on cleaning up the wheat seeds like that. So we don't get extra crops grown in here that we don't want. That's a good sign. Sharing food. Love hearts, even better. See, do we have a baby? All right, no baby. We saw angry particles pop up there. The issue might be that they need to have a clear line of sight to claim one of these beds right here. So let's see. If we do this, so we'll put this up like that. Knock this out of the way here. Actually, we'll do that one and this one too. Get rid of these two. They may need to claim a bed or sleep in a bed first. Sometimes that helps. Also, if you're having problems, what you can do is, now that they have line of sight to them, we can go ahead and pick up these beds. There's only 2 there, right? And we'll put them down, one right there, one right there, and we'll do the third one right here like this. Okay. They may need to sleep in the bed one time before they can actually start successfully breeding, but we'll see. All right, I just removed all the beds around here. Hopefully these 2 dudes claim the beds over here and we get some babies happening. There they go. Okay, all right. Now catch some Z's right here next to them. And all right. You guys are associated with this bed. I need you to get back over here now before you start having babies. Let's go over here. Come on. This way. Nope. This way. This way, please. There you go. You too, sir. This way. All right. Now, did that work? Right now? Now, do we have babies? Let's see. No. No? Seriously? What is missing? What is going on? I don't get it. Well, you know the old adage of, if it doesn't work, unplug it and plug it back in. Well, I just did the Minecraft equivalent to that. They were not breeding no matter what I did. Break the beds, trade with them, do all sorts of things, give them access to the beds themselves. It just wasn't happening. So I logged off, logged back in, and we have babies. So if that doesn't work for you, unplug it, plug it back in. Works every time. With computers, with toasters, with villagers, breeding. I don't know. Weird stuff with this Minecraft. I didn't get as far today as I wanted to, but yeah, here's where the tube kind of spills out into the village for right now. And let's take a look over here at the actual delivery tube itself right there. See, I just did trap doors, 2 trap doors going up on either side like that, and then I did slabs and stairs where it made sense, and then for right now we just have cobblestone as kind of like the support structures holding it up. But I think that looks decent. It could definitely use I'm thinking maybe deep slate or blackstone instead of the cobble will look better, just to make it look like those are kind of like rings, and possibly a little thicker. Like maybe we go 3 thick, like 1 on either side, just to give it a little bit more weight on the rings themselves. But yeah, there we go. That's that so far. This is where I didn't get as far as I wanted to. I really had grand plans of having a huge structure today, but it took so long to get those villagers to breed that I just ran out of time. So I think that's what we're going to do for today's episode, though. And that brings us to the end of today's episode. If you enjoy what you've seen and like to see more from Dad's Guide in the future, then click that like button, smash the subscribe button, and press that notification bell. I think next time we might actually do a stream. Like, you know, I don't know if it's going to be just resource gathering or exploring or something, but I think it's about time. I think it's time we do some kind of stream. So maybe I'll see if I can get another one of our CaveCraft SMP participants, and we can go on an adventure together. Or if not, it'll be just me. But until next time, this has been Dad's Guide. Bye for now.